Rick Daddy Daycare.
How about Chris got crosses in his crown? I just realized that. That's
I
very cool.
I do.
You,
I know
man,
that this is 24 karat. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, the thing is the difference between me and A Bit. I actually have diamonds in my shit instead of shit from Burger King. So that's why I told you
wow.
I'm a king for a reason, not just like some paper champion that just says, "Hey, I'm just a king because I built this," type of shit. So yeah,
Wow. So you're gonna piss in the man's Cheerios while he can't defend himself. So
I mean,
you're
because he
doing the
can
CM. So you're doing the CM Punk to Hangman, basically.
maybe.
Oh,
Hey,
slightly.
also, whenever you see All Star do one of these or this or
That's what you
this,
know. That's
just
what
let you know heat
He about
is
to cook.
ensuing in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm a
Just,
shit, nigga.
No,
I'm
yo,
watching him.
yo,
certain
I'm
things to
watching him.
pick.
yo. All Star doing the Mr. Burns. All right, Smithers.
Nah, that's an
That is
intelligent man.
funny.
Like, whenever someone does this, like, all right, I got
So
some
damn. So
counterpoints
then,
already loaded up.
I have a question. So us guys with father figures, right? When we do this, what does this mean? When you see right here and we're doing this, what does that mean?
It means you're
That's
full.
because I'm fat.
That means you full about to
All
go.
right, I'm fat. Right. I mean, you shouldn't even ask that question. That was obvious. I mean, you said I'm fat as fuck.
I
And
mean,
I'm
you just ate
comfortable.
something good.
I'm a pillow.
Wait,
God damn it.
wait. I got you right here. Something like this, you're like.
Oh shit. That's because I got the itis shit.
That's that back patio cookout, like seafood.
Right.
Hey,
SpaghettiOs.
hey, nephew, come here, nephew. Hey, nephew.
What's good, Hulk? What's good,
Hey
Hulk?
everybody.
Yeah,
Hey,
what's
so we're
good,
gonna
y'all?
start in about 5 minutes. So just
Ziggy got to read the comments tonight because Chris can't see them. So
I can't see him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he-
I'm totally blind. Yeah, I'm totally blind. According to All Star over here, you know what I'm saying? Right now I wouldn't say that he's worshiping the devil, but you know what I'm saying, as you can
No,
see.
no, no,
Nah,
no.
I will no, not
We're
gonna
do
say
Pastor
that.
Long.
Not gonna say that. Jesus is with him today. It's just I'm a little bit concerned with his backdrop. You know what I'm saying?
for those of
By the
y'all
way,
that
it's
tune
fire.
in,
By the way,
y'all see how
If
they
you
always saying
don't
I'm a
leave,
heel, I'm a tweener, I'm all so tonight it's heel heat night. We're just bringing some heat. It's just fire. It's
so
not.
let me.
Miss
So
Miss Davina, how you doing?
so you telling me that you're gonna be a
if
less?
you don't leave TD Jakes Kroger style alone,
Who is TD Jakes?
you know who TD Jakes
I'm
is?
mad you know what Kroger's is and not TD Jakes. That's hilarious.
That
There's
tells you
nothing wrong with
everything you need to
Kroger.
know right there, All Star.
There's nothing wrong with Kroger's, by the way. They're a little bit
But there's
cheaper.
nothing
It
wrong with you
depends on
not knowing who TD Jakes is, though.
I know who TGA. I mean, you didn't specify which one you were talking about, so
There's only one
I was just
pastor
like,
here.
I mean, I mean, maybe you should like kind of, maybe I don't know, just kind of explain yourself instead of just blurring out
Why?
shit.
There's only
I
Ziggy
mean,
ain't a reverend. We know damn sure
With
yo
a
ass
Willis?
ain't no reverend.
I'm not a reverend. I'm a king, so I don't know what you're talking about. The only reverend is the one that's on my right. So
Exactly
I mean,
what that. He knew.
the,
He knew that I knew that we know who I was talking about.
I mean, you could have said. I mean, you could have said
No, it's
King
good.
James. I mean, we are talking about the Bible in
No,
certain
but I
ways,
said TD Jakes because the man's a pastor and this man
and he's
is
bald headed too. I mean, I'm down there bald head, but still, like.
Yeah,
Oh,
The man got
perfect.
braids. He got cornrows.
I'm glad. No,
Oh, he
just
do?
Yeah.
what?
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not religious. I mean,
This
You know
man
what,
All Star
House?
been catching strays for no reason.
No, I think
No,
he might be talking about TD Jakes. I think he just remembered who TD Jakes was and said he's bald.
I mean, because I thought TJ Jakes was bald headed.
Oh, okay. I was
Like,
about to
Yeah.
say.
yeah, I
I'm
thought
like,
he was
please.
bald-headed.
Yeah, see, he loading up. He like, he talking about
See,
TD
right.
Jakes. He ain't talking about me.
See, I thought TJ Jakes was bald headed as fuck. Like, I didn't know that he had one retarded cornrow. Like, I didn't know.
Wow. Yo,
Let's
All
not
Star
talk
son?
about the bishop on tonight's show.
Ziggy, do me a
Yeah.
favor, Zig. Zig, do me a favor.
Uh huh.
Can you switch with me because that lightning bolt is about to come down? I ain't trying to get caught.
Yeah, no, I got one better. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you. Oh my God, this room over here.
That way
I'm so glad I moved. Oh my God. I mean, hey, listen, the people days, like, the MP3, our audio listeners, and welcome to the show. You got to understand, like, I really wanted all of my breathing room because, you know what I'm saying, I'm fat as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, my stomach takes up like 2 rooms. And then, these other humans over here, they oh my God, they don't need to be sitting by me. They're blessed with my greatness, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, what did you say, Terrell? When I put on my glasses and my crown, you know what I'm saying? It's bling bling and blinging everybody and blinding everybody. I am a module.
First of all,
yes.
Shoes. But why are we giving out governments right now? That's kind of cold-blooded. What does
Not really.
He really didn't say your government.
I mean,
why are we giving out governments here?
Oh, so you want to make sure? Oh, so you want to be incognito? Oh, I get it. Okay.
Also said I spent the last few years in witness protection, so I might as well stay there, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should keep your mouth closed. I mean, you should keep your mouth closed then. Like, if you don't want to be in witness protection, I mean. Anyway,
are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating nothing. I'm a Christian by law. I'm trying to tell people that I'm a Christian by law.
I thought you're Lutheran.
I'm not. Can we start the show? You know what I'm saying? We got 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So
what's good, Tony? What's good?
Hey,
Tony.
So before we start, matter of fact, I'm gonna take me a shot real quick. Hold on. Okay, yes, bless Jesus. Yes, Jesus in His name. Yes.
Chris, do you want to get Chris?
Yo, he has to go somewhere.
Yo, he has to. Chris, do you want to give the people a tale of the tape? You know
I'm not getting struck by this lightning bolt tonight.
Do you want to give the people the tale of the tape? What to expect on today's show? You know what I'm saying?
Heal motherfucking heat for the next 2 hours. This is not going to be a regular podcast where we sit here and we talk about the fucking matches like we're a bunch of neck beers. We're not going to be doing that. We're going to be talking about. We're giving you straight heat for the next 2 hours. Enjoy the fucking show and shut the fuck up. And I still love you, by the way.
All right.
Wow.
And that's it.
Wow.
So I already know what we're gonna start off.
It looks like you lost another one.
It's just the fact that I'm highly dedicated to the grind. And I ain't never fake, boy, I'm like this all the time. And I'ma do me, it don't matter how you feel. And I'ma win even if I lie, cheat or steal. That's just real, I don't care if I leave the opposition feeling ripped off. And it's only cheating if you get caught. If you ain't with me, homie, I can never love ya. If you don't like it, I got 2 words for ya. I just rather lie, cheat, and steal. It's cool being faces, better being the heel. And I don't ever care how they feel. It's cool being faces, better being the heel. And they don't wanna see me in the field. It's cool being faces, better being the heel. No matter what, I'ma keep it real. It's cool being faces, better being the heel.
Oh, the fuck? Oh. I was totally caught off guard. I'm like,
come on, man. Welcome to
Hashtag Heels for Life. What was I listening to? Oh my God. Anyway, what's up, y'all? What's going on? How you doing? Black and Bama Incorporated here. You know what I'm saying? Black and Bama Incorporated here. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to another edition of Hashtag Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast, episode 1. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. We're past
213.
213. I am your host, Mr. Teambringer. How you doing? I'm trying to get my life together real quick. Since my producer ain't gonna put on no goddamn music, so I have to do it for him. Hold on one second. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Put on that get damn music. Yeah, put on some of that R. Kelly type of. Never mind.
Man, you on a roll of day. All right, there you go.
Never
Boom.
mind. Mhm.
Wow.
Anyway, how you guys doing? What's up? Can you humans like introduce yourself since I got all this room over here? You know?
For those who don't know, we're Chris's best friends in real life. He just don't want to admit it. All three of us. And he's super excited tonight because it's just us, evidently. Because he's on one. It's the bearded heel tonight. For those who are wondering, I know. It's Sunday. I know, and I shouldn't be healing it up. But I feel like for this show specifically, it's heel heat night. That we might as well turn it up a notch. So let's get it.
And I'm
Indeed.
DJ Red. I'm DJ Red Flags, the heel you love to hate. Tonight, I will not bring out the ski mask unless it's necessary. So you never know, ski mask TO might pop out.
And thank you for that. So everyone, remember to like, share, repost. Do what you need to do to get our numbers up, you know what I'm saying, be most appreciated. But yes, tonight, everyone, we're going to have an awesome show. Oh, and remember to go to www.heelsforlife.com to get your heel merch. This evening, like I was telling people on the pre-show, we are not going to have this excuse me, we're not going to have this BS when we're talking about hey, no, I'm trying to get this shit out because I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings tonight because I told you I'm a Christian by law. You know, we're not going to have these reviews for WWE Raw, SmackDown, AEW, all that shit. We're just going to talk about the whole 9 yards. And the reason why is because I did not see any wrestling this week. I dib and dab, but I didn't actually sit down and watch the show. 3 hours of Raw, I'm not going to do that because I'm too black and fat. AEW, I do not know where the fuck that show is going. I don't know. And then SmackDown, like I said, I'd rather be doing something else than to be watching SmackDown. But, you know, I digress. But the first thing that I do want to talk about, Ziggy, if you can pull this up for me, Seth Rollins versus Almost There. Huh?
Which one is it?
If you can pull it up. It should be, no, not that one. Hold on a second.
I think our fans want you to take another shot.
No, I am not taking another shot because my chest is already burning. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I don't see
Because
it.
that
it's right
acid reflex hit to a
It's
whole
right.
different level.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so everybody, let's talk about this. So this match was made, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Friday, Saturday night, something like that.
Who knows?
I don't know. But all I can tell you is people really wanted my reaction about this. And I'm sorry, y'all, but when we was talking about who is actually in charge of creative, I think we know who is in charge of creative because this is not a Triple H thing. Triple H is more so consistent with his storylines, as you can see in his team. He's not like one of them type of individuals where he just make up a match like out the fly, like out the blue, and then say that okay, yeah, we're gonna have this match at Backlash and not having no backstory, there was no interaction, nothing of the sort, and I am just totally confused. So, fellas, what do you guys think?
I think that wrestling fans make me mad because everybody was all upset when we were getting Omos versus Brock Lesnar, and I didn't want to see Omos versus Brock Lesnar. But then I look up after WrestleMania is over, and all of a sudden, all the wishy-washy fans are like, "Oh, Omos versus Brock Lesnar wasn't that bad. Oh, it wasn't the worst match."
Wait, pause. Who told you that?
All these wishy-washy fans.
Oh, I don't know where did
That's
you
who
see
I'm
them
talking
at?
to. I'm talking to these people who are in our chat right now who know that they watched WrestleMania and walked away and said Omos and Brock wasn't the worst match. Or the other half of y'all that said John Cena versus A-Town Down wasn't a horrible match. The two worst matches I watched the entire week in any promotion. But people aren't gonna admit that. But so we're gonna sit here. Oh, I don't want to watch Seth Rollins and Omos. Watch the match happen, and the same group of people the next day be like, "Oh, Seth Rollins carried Omos, but it wasn't that bad of a match." I know one person. We all know him, so I'm not gonna say names. That makes any match make you feel like it was a good match for some reason. So I know for a fact that there are fans out here that will just automatically twist anything to make you feel like what they watched was a great match. And I'm tired of that.
Right.
Wow.
T.O.
We knew that this was coming. We seen it a mile away. We seen it when he said that he wanted back into the company. He got voted back in. The moment he got voted back in, and then Triple H came out and basically said, "Oh no, I'm still head of creative. There's nothing to worry about. I still got the reins. I'm here. Don't worry." This, that, and the third. We knew the outcome of it, and this is the outcome. It is horrible. It's sad. I mean, we're gonna get another freaking Naomi style glow in the dark match. We're gonna get the freaking Miz and the Zombies. We're gonna get all kind of bullshit that we don't need ever again. And Wheeler was right. Vince never left. He never left. My son stayed in the building. They said when Vince was like fully in power, that man barely went home. He slept in his office with referees and wrestlers, whatever. But I digress. But at the end of the day, this shows that until this man dies, and I guarantee it, that man's spirit will still come down and run in WWE.
You know what I don't like about this the most?
Him and his porno mustache.
But T.O., what I don't like the most is, right, we're this black wrestling podcast, right? African American podcast. And what I don't like is every time I got to get on here and explain why another black brother is a horrible wrestler. I'm tired of doing that too. Omos is full Nigerian. My favorite show is Bob Hart's Abby Shola, y'all. It's Nigerian. It's about Nigeria. Y'all gotta watch the show. The show is fire. I am tired of sitting on here. I gotta do this all the time. Keith Lee is trash. Omos is trash. I'm tired of saying that these black brothers are bad. Like it's getting on my nerves. I'd rather talk about the ones that are good. So it's really annoying.
Vince McMahon is the Al Davis of the wrestling community.
So this is what I would say to you with that comment. You can talk about whoever you want to talk about. Like people comments are not going to affect me because like you get what you know where I'm going with this. I have no chill. If I'm going to talk about you regardless whether I like you or dislike you, whatever, it's just like I said, this is about conversation. But I do feel you when you say that, you know, our black brothers, like, I don't know why people get in their feelings when we talk about Keith Lee being trash. I mean, it is what it is.
The Enforcer just did it. The Enforcer must be friends with Keith Lee. He must have saw him at the meet and greet last night, and they took a picture.
Yo,
I mean, but like I said, at the same time, I mean, he might be daddy, but at the same time, he's not daddy in the ring. That's just the bottom line.
Wait. In no part in the history of niggerdom is another man gonna call.
Why are you taking my words this evening?
Excuse me, I'm talking. Shush.
Okay. But I need you to come up with your own vocabulary, sir.
Shush. But first of all, that's not even yours. That was Cat Williams. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you didn't start using it until I started using it. But okay.
You don't
What's
know?
up?
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. All I'm saying is, ain't no one in hell am I calling another man daddy. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you mean to tell me you took 2 minutes out of my life just to make that statement?
Yep.
He really did. He really did.
Let's move on.
Sure.
So
I'll do it again.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just shut you down the next time. So, like I was saying before.
Yo, Chris here. Chris. Ooh,
okay.
Chris got that John Cena going on up there.
Okay. So anyway, the fact is that we should be able to like tell people like, okay, this worker is like really fucked up. It doesn't even matter if he's white, black, or whatever.
So the show was about wrestlers that should go home. Like that's really the show.
Very
right?
much so. Yeah.
Omar should go home. Let's just say Omar should go home. And if his home is Nigeria, from what I see on my favorite television show, Nigeria is popping.
It's Madagascar. He's actually from the same place as there. Because people like Almost There and Bobby Lashley. They come up very, very. Never mind. Okay.
I didn't even realize what that.
Madagascar. Oh, it's not too far from.
Yo, Ziggy, I don't want to be in between them.
I don't put me. No,
What's
no,
wrong with-
I don't want that. No.
That's
You're still in between us. I mean, I smell good, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But still, like, I mean,
That's fine. We're the ones that like the boat.
Why you don't want to be next to me? I mean,
What?
if you're racist, just say so. I mean, if you're racist,
I'm
get
not
your own
racist.
time.
I'm
Just say
biased.
so.
It's different.
Not you. I'm talking about this black chocolate biscuit over here. Him over here. That's on my right side.
That man
You know, I
called you a
still love
hockey
you. You know
puck.
that, right?
The man just called you a
No.
hockey puck.
No, but no, seriously, like, I think Almost should really just go back to Nigeria or somewhere, because it's like, seriously, it's not working for me. Like, you can't sit here and tell me you're going to put him on a pay-per-view and then thinking that we're going to enjoy this shit. I'm sorry, I didn't enjoy that shit at WrestleMania. I mean, the shit was just like nothing but play. That's it.
Or, hear me out, MVP could make Omos the doorman of the MVP lounge. Remember his first job with Raw Underground? He was the doorman. He could do the same thing for the VIP lounge.
I'm sorry. I think the man's the size of a goddamn door. All right.
He is.
So all I'm saying is they need to do way gooder than what they're doing.
I hate when you use that word gooder.
Yo, Mr. Garland,
What?
you are a smart guy, so I already know that you know better than to think Omos is going to beat Roman Reigns. Omos.
Why are we even having this conversation? Number
You know
one.
what? Can somebody mute? Can somebody mute Steph right there? It's like somebody mute him.
No.
Even bring that up.
No, honestly,
no.
No, honestly, we really should talk about that, because it seems like it's going in that direction.
What are we talking about?
We're actually talking about Almost There going against Roman Reigns, which I don't understand why they even entertaining this shit. Like, even if it happens or don't happen, I mean, like, why are we entertaining this shit? I don't get it.
The only matches that Omos he wins is against those handicap matches from those indie wrestlers from the hometown.
Did you say handicap wrestlers?
No.
Now, if these rumors are
matches.
true, this is what this means. This means that Omos is going to have an either no contest or beat Seth Rollins and then get Roman Reigns next.
Why? Like, once again, like, why are we entertaining this shit?
He's just a Scooby snack.
But okay, so
Roman has to beat people before he gets to whatever. Omos is a light work match. That's nothing crazy.
Okay, so
Omos fighting against Roman is like Tank fighting Ryan last night.
Oh yeah, I just had Ryan ribs for dinner.
Wow. Wow. You are you mean liver, not ribs, but liver.
Oh, it was connected. I don't eat liver, so I just went for the rib.
Wow.
What's wrong with liver?
Oh my
Smothered liver and
god.
some onions.
You are
That's
retarded.
what
You are retarded. What's going on, Skrilla?
I don't eat liver. Liver is good.
No, I don't eat liver. Like, I don't like blood. Like, I just don't.
T.O. lives
Oh,
in the
so you're a
sticks.
crip.
T.O. eat raccoon. He wears and eats coon. That's why he's laughing. He's like, I do.
Oh, not the C word. No. He talking about he eat coon.
Raccoon,
You know what?
The animal.
I'm not entertaining you tonight. Seriously. Okay. So now that's out the way. Okay, so the whole thing with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has been accused, or I wouldn't even say accused, but he is taking the mantle of being the company guy. So, like, can we kind of break this down on what a company guy is, like the pros and the cons? Because when you're a company guy like Booker T, I mean, as you can see, it really didn't. I mean, the only thing that did him favors is that he was able to keep a job. So I guess, like, you know, kissing ass and eating ass and everything, he was able to stick around.
Chris, I feel like it's your fault that I keep talking about our black brothers. Because here we go, bringing up Booker T for no reason. Booker T is not in the same sentence as Seth Rollins. Like, Seth Rollins is a top 10,
but
top
they're
15
both, they're both company guys, though.
I mean, him being a company guy still didn't warrant him the Roman Reigns push or anything because he's not a big dude. So him being a company guy just keeps his paycheck in the top 5 of the superstars in the company, where he should be. As long as he's getting paid right behind Roman, or right behind Randy, because we all know Randy Orton's really the company guy. You're talking about Seth, but it's really Randy. Randy is going to wrestle for another 10 years if he comes back.
No, he's not.
Their paychecks are up there.
Randy's not wrestling for 10 years.
Let him come back.
I mean, I don't even know why we even still talking about, you know, Randall even wrestling. I mean, this man broke his back, and yet people still want him to come back to wrestling. I mean, I don't understand. Like, are you fans like bloodthirsty or what? Like, I mean, like, what's
Randy Orton did not break his back.
I mean, he did break his back. He got his back broken like Bane broke Batman. I mean, shit. Like, come on now.
Wow.
I mean,
wow.
What? Listen, wow. I love the RKO, but I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, you did the RKO, you did a cutter. You telling me all that time, like, that was the cause for your back being broken?
Listen, I'm a heel tonight.
His back was hurting. His back was hurting for carrying the company for so long.
Randy Orton should not go home. Randy Orton should not go home.
Randy never carried the company? Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't say no.
The Legend Killer era didn't carry that era when he was the Legend Killer?
I mean, it was like John Cena was the one that really carried the company.
Oh my God.
I mean, yeah, don't take the Lord's name in vain. Don't do that. Don't
all
do
of
that.
a sudden.
I told you, don't do that in Jesus' name. Don't do that. No, don't.
This lightning bolt.
Yeah, it's gonna shot. It's gonna get you before me. I mean, you taking the Lord's name in vain, not me.
When Randy Orton was punting people in the head, he was the most over thing in the company. When Randy Orton versus Mankind was happening, that was the most over rivalry in the company.
Okay, but I still don't think that he carried the company. I mean, there's levels when we say carrying the company. John Cena literally carried the company for almost 15 years or whatever, like from 2003.
John Cena carried Make a Wish. He didn't carry the WWE.
No, he carried the WWE. He literally did. Like,
and he's saying that Randy didn't stand nowhere near in that conversation.
I mean, he was a supporting cast. I would say that. But as far as like the face of the company are the ones that carries the company. I don't know what you mean by like carrying the company for Randy Orton. Randy Orton.
So you're telling me during the Attitude Era, there's only one person that carried the whole Attitude Era? Is that what you're saying?
That was Stone Cold Steve Austin, sir.
You're saying the Rock?
No, he means the Ruthless Aggression era, the John Cena era.
Ruthless Aggression era? Oh.
It was not just John Cena that carried that company.
Thank you.
Who else did?
Randy Orton.
Even
CM Punk for 2 years.
Fuck. I hate to say it. Batista played a huge role in that shit too. And I don't like that motherfucker.
Batista had a cool year. One of the biggest rivalries back then was Cena versus Orton. If there was no Orton, Cena would never be as big as he is.
I mean,
they wrestled 30,000 times.
I mean,
they wrestled one match less than Roman and Brock.
That is very true. That is very, very true. Very true. I am not arguing with that. So, okay. What I was gonna ask. Okay, so the state of the WWE right now, where do you think we are going with this? Because honestly, after WrestleMania, it just went down. Like
You
down
gotta
the
wait
drain.
for the draft. WWE is about their turning points. Royal Rumble, turning point. The draft, they don't use it as an actual separation as much as they do as a reintroducing of different superstars or splitting up tag teams. That stuff is always going to revitalize the game. Since I'm a heel today, I'm gonna be honest, it revitalizes my 2K every time. I'm gonna move players. They're gonna do the draft. I'm gonna move people on my game. I don't have Keith Lee in my game, so it's even better. I didn't download his created character.
Wow.
Wow.
He doesn't exist in my universe.
Well, hey, talk about 2K. They gave a big shout out to CM Punk in 2K23. They have his movesets, they have his entrance, they have his taunts, and they call it straight edge. They gave him such a freaking shout out.
Well, that's because they own the term straight edge. They do that when they own it. Like even with Jeff Hardy.
Daddy daycare.
Hey,
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, we're sitting here. We're talking about.
Wait, everybody, be quiet, real quick. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Oh, there it is. Oh, wait.
I'm trying to keep them at a minimum, so.
I hope so.
If not, they'll be on their own.
It's good, brother.
That's the
It's good,
best.
Stormy.
How y'all doing?
Brother today.
We're good. We're good.
Forecast.
We're good. We're just
Well,
sitting here, we're just
apparently,
talking.
Winter came back to St. Louis and said, y'all got me effed up and it's been cold. So, I don't know. Yeah, we had like beautiful spring, and then Winter said, you know what? Chills. We had an ice advisory yesterday.
I mean, we had 80-degree weather like last week, and now all of a sudden it's like, yeah.
I told you, Winter came back like, you know what? And one more thing. remember what we talked about. Remember what we talked about. We rehearsed this.
I do not like them. I swear, I do not like them at all. I do not like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. Okay. So anywho.
Okay.
Where we was at?
I missed it. What happened?
Oh my god. Okay.
Let's move rooms. Okay. Yeah. Look at it. Look at it.
Yes.
Turn this camera off.
Hey, we'll be back after this ad break.
Yes, we will be back. Mm-hmm.
Good evening, everybody. This is your friendly neighborhood enforcer from Hills of Life Wrestling Podcast. Here to give you some knowledge, some 4-on-1 on our Hill merch. So, if you go to hillsforlife.com, you see all the favorites. Get the flag here. Don't like the flag. We got aprons, we got cups. We also got tank tops for you muscle men out there. There's some muscle men out there. Big boys. So pick up. Tank tops. You're not a tank top person? We got a regular crew t-shirts. We got some female t-shirts too. Check it out. And if you are in the winter state, like Wisconsin, shout out to Chris. We got those hoodies. Got those hoodies. Again, check out hillsforlife.com for all your Hill merch.
I like that.
And we are back, everyone. So,
hello.
I like that.
We have to step away for like about 2 to 3 minutes so we can get ourselves together. All right. So, so the next subject. Any other topics as far as WWE that you guys want to kind of get off your chest a little bit?
Yes. Yes.
You
Go ahead.
first.
No selling as Becky Lynch.
Wow. What's wrong with Becky?
When she's supposed to take that behind the back head, whatever bump or dude, that shit was so terrible. Like Becky is worse than fucking Thunder Rosa not selling.
But why does everybody act like Becky is a top 5 female wrestler? This is my point.
I never said that.
No, but everyone
never
else
said that.
acts
I'm
like that,
saying-
bro. They truly give
I'm
her
saying,
like top
like-
5 credit.
I would never give top 5 credit. She a 2-star on Dave Meltzer's report.
Agreed. She was
Two-star.
1-star when she came out with the steam coming up out the pyro when she would come out for her entrances. Trash.
I'm sorry. I might get shut down for lighting for this one. I enjoy watching Liv Morgan than I enjoy watching fucking Becky Lynch.
I'm a fan of Liv Morgan.
Now I know your ass is drunk now.
I'm a fan of Liv Morgan.
No, what the fuck is okay, so y'all bashing Becky Lynch. But then y'all want to talk about Liv Morgan? Is
I like
entertaining?
At least you're not talking about Big Back.
Who's that? Oh, you talking about Beaker?
Raquel?
No, I'm not talking about bigger. I'm talking about the racist.
The racist. Oh, you talking about GPS. Oh, you talking about her. Oh, she will not be named on this podcast. No.
Exactly. That's why I did say her name.
Thank you. What's his name? Travaris? Go ahead, bro. That's black. Liv ride harder than Becky, bro.
Did you ask Bo Dallas about that?
Bo Dallas. Oh, you talking about Uncle Hermie or Uncle Jerome that jumped off the Uncle Jerome.
Anthony don't watch this show. I been said Charlotte's the best.
No, rest in peace to my homie Uncle Jerome. Leave Jerome out of this. Rest in peace to Jerome. Snowfall. Rest in peace to the homie.
I don't watch Snowfall, so I mean, rest in peace.
Unc. No, man, that would hurt me. Rest in peace, Unc.
Oh,
I don't watch that show either, so it's crazy. I can't lie.
Yeah, I can't vibe with you. Yeah.
Yo, All-Star, watch Snowfall.
I am going to watch it.
Who? No, watch it, man. This shit's crazy.
I wish I could. I just don't have the time. So yeah, just don't.
It's worth it. I mean, what do you mean another time?
Let me leave
The
off
card's
with this.
over.
As far as WWE goes, I don't think WWE is bad. I think that Vince is bad, and there are certain wrestlers that should get fired, and that's what this show is about. Braun Strowman. We can't leave WWE without saying who should go home from WWE if we're gonna do that. Braun Strowman should go home. Braun Strowman should go home. Bray Wyatt should go home.
I'm so glad you brought up Bray Wyatt because, like, I'm so tired of these neckbeards, bargain basement hoes that wants to come out and they want to defend Bray Wyatt. Like, tell me what Bray Wyatt done for you and myself, lately. Like, what did he do? What did he do for you guys to defend him so much? Because he didn't go to AEW? Because
Bray
he
Wyatt
didn't do his due diligence?
He stopped Bobby Lashley from being great. That's what he did. And because he stopped Bobby Lashley from being great, he should go home.
Hey, you know what? It's not only that, like that actually is the cherry on the top. But I just really feel that Bray Wyatt has really wasted his time coming to the WWE, knowing that he wasn't fully focused.
I'm about to get you fans. I said Bray Wyatt should go home, and I mean it. But if The Fiend was to come back, The Fiend should come back. Bray Wyatt should go home. And I mean that wholeheartedly.
The Firefly Funhouse, Playhouse, or Chuck E. Cheese, it shouldn't have never came back.
He said DZ at the Discovery.
Or whatever, or Funko Land, whatever. Like, it should have never came back at all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not if The Fiend, The Fiend is dead for real forever thing was the most retarded thing I ever heard in my life. It was his most over character. It was the biggest merchandise seller. Every kid had the mask and the gloves with the heel.
My son had the backpack. We had the backpack.
Yeah, and even that diarrhea of a belt. Yes, I mean
even the belt. Yes, that belt went crazy.
Belt.
and you took away that character, you're an idiot. And because he's an idiot, he should go home. How about that? Forget everything.
You know what?
Else.
But you know what? But I'm gonna kind of argue that point because, like, I just feel that part wasn't his fault. That was more so all Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon like really screwed him his first run.
But the fact that when Bray came back, he just didn't resurrect the character. That was on him. He had creative control when he came back to the company.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't resurrect that character. I understand how it was written off and burned in the Chris. Who cares? It is kayfabe. He was burned. Now he's back. I don't care how they did it. The Fiend is Bray Wyatt's money ticket. Anything else is a dub.
They had the Bray Wyatt burnt Fiend action figure. I got that motherfucker on my shelf.
That's crazy.
They could have made him stay as ugly as fuck and still be over.
Yeah. It just,
exactly.
You know,
they did it to Kane. They did it to Kane. Kane ran from, listen, this real quick, take like 2 minutes. Let's really look at Kane. Kane came in, a big ass monster, didn't speak. Next thing you know, I got a voice box. Next thing you know, my mask is off. I could do a whole new sentence. Now I can do Kane with my mask on, mask off. Now I'm in a goddamn suit.
Yeah, y'all are seeing the point though in the chat. These certain characters got written off so many times and came back. Yes, Undertaker got buried 1,000 times. Undertaker also got burned in the Inferno matches like Kane did. These people got burned. They were supposed to be dead. All that stuff. They came back. The Fiend could have came in a very creative way, resurrected him, whatever crazy idea he would have had. To not come back with your most over character and to think that you were going to get anything as over as the Fiend was the most ludicrous, ridiculous idea he has ever had. And that's why it's going nowhere. And he should go home unless the Fiend comes back.
In the world of Charles Barkley, it was horrible. It was horrible.
It was terrible. It was terrible because, like, number one, like, Bray Wyatt is a borderline creative genius. I mean, he created the Fiend. I mean, he easily could have been the next Undertaker or the next Kane or probably even the next Mankind. But the thing is that he let his creative juices overwhelm what he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? He caused a flood for himself, and he literally screwed himself out of a great opportunity.
He thinks he's Cody Rhodes. He thinks he's The Miz. He thinks he's Dolph Ziggler or Dolph Ziggler's brother. He thinks he's some blonde Caucasian guy who's gonna get C movie roles.
I mean, he is from New Orleans.
Bray Wyatt's not gonna be in no movies except for a scary movie. Therefore, he should have been the Fiend. They're not gonna hire Bray Wyatt to be the lead in any movie that's saving the lives of anybody. He's not no action star. He's not gonna be a Hollywood star.
Not gonna be in the Marine 35.
Or he'll be like Kane and do one of those weird horror movies in the hills. The Hills Got Eyes. It'll be Bray Wyatt this time. Like, he's not. It's not happening. Like,
well, damn. So let's bring back Stormy. Stormy wanted to come back. Ziggy, bring it back. Ziggy, are you there? He is not there. Okay.
1, 2, is this on? Oh, that man went to a whole different room. He went to the he went to the hyperbolic chamber.
Jesus Christ.
No, I want about y'all Bray Wyatt stuff though. What y'all was talking about. Like the main thing y'all missing.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, like I was listening to y'all, and who is there for Bray to feud with? There's nobody for him to build something with. Like,
that's a WWE problem.
Like, I mean, yeah, the LA Knight thing didn't work, and it's because of that camera angle. Once again, the producer got messed up. We saw Uncle Howdy jump for no reason onto nobody. We saw that because they did.
But my whole thing to you is that should have never ever happened. That, you know, I'm like, bro, like, why the fuck you got your drunk uncle falling off of a fucking platform? That doesn't make any sense.
Because the story was, it was Howdy showing that he's willing to sacrifice himself for Bray.
But my nigga, you missed.
They didn't cut the camera. It's like if they accidentally left the lights on when Undertaker slid behind the guy, and we saw it happen. You know what I mean? Like that. You know, that's what happened. Remember, that helped out. if they turned the lights on and you saw Undertaker come from under the ring, then stand behind the guy, catch his breath, and then try to chokeslam him, it takes away the aura of it. The camera got the producers messed up Bray's moment in the Mountain Dew Blacklight match. And then also these sponsored matches ruined that too. Why was I didn't have to keep seeing pitch black Mountain Dew everywhere. Yes, it's a good drink, but that logo messed up the match.
No,
like,
that shit.
Like at
We're not supposed to drink Mountain Dew, Stormy.
Exactly.
And I know what they say is wrong. Because if you drink Mountain Dew and got 100 kids, they're lying. Somebody lying.
Yeah,
you know
right.
what? Shut up. Shut up.
Somebody lying. That does not work.
It don't. It don't. That was one reason why I actually didn't drink Mountain Dew.
Yo, All-Star. Remember the hood drinks, Tropical Fantasies?
Yes.
The soda ones?
Well, I still get him bad, baby. What you mean?
I don't drink those. Yeah.
No.
What I call them? Pop?
Also know what I'm talking about. Also know
You said you call them pop.
I call them 50 cent pops.
Some people call them pops down here. I
call them soda. Yeah, just
pops.
soda. That's it.
They're pops.
Yeah. Pop, you know what I'm saying? I eat Pop-Tarts, but I don't eat popcorn. I eat popcorn.
We know you eat Pop-Tarts.
Well, yeah, you need to get your terminology correct when it comes to soda. Soda is not popcorn, okay? Like, I don't know. Y'all ass backwards in Colorado. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
No, down here in some places they call it pop.
How
They're stupid too.
That's what I know. How y'all feel
It's
about
called
Cody
soda
Rhodes
pop.
being a movie star?
No.
In what movie? He allegedly was going to be in a Marvel movie.
Yeah, he's supposed to be in Mortal Kombat. He's supposed to play Johnny Cage. Him and the Miz.
I think the Miz should get that part. To me, I feel like that's more Miz.
Miz can't even fucking wrestle. Let alone, don't disrespect Johnny Cage like that.
Whoa.
Don't do that.
Whoa.
Don't do that.
No.
We're not doing that.
Stop.
No.
You just say Miz can't wrestle.
Stop, bro.
Miz can't wrestle, let alone fucking throw up.
One of the greatest intercontinental champions in the world of all time.
When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
No,
when Miz was Intercontinental Champion and he made Dolph Ziggler work, Miz put in work as IC champ. When he had the Spirit Squad come back with him, he had the B Team, the Miz Taraj, Maurice out there. Miz was putting on bangers.
And where he at now?
That's
exactly.
Creator's fault. That's Creator's fault. Don't you dare blame it.
No.
Let's look at the Miz.
We're gonna play everything on Creator
every week.
Hold on a second. Let's look at the Miz
every week.
Let's look at the Miz. You need a good match for somebody coming to the company. Who do they call? The Miz.
The Miz.
Yes,
every single time somebody come, who do they call? He's not a jobber. He's a star maker. Don't do that.
A star maker? How?
Miz gets everybody
how
over.
Are you a star maker and you get buried at WrestleMania?
Name me one person Miz didn't get over.
How did he get buried at WrestleMania?
That
man got Admiral twice. What are you talking about?
Name me one person Miz didn't get over, and I'll wait.
That segment.
Name me one person Miz didn't get over. Mr. Miz can't wrestle. Name me one person that man ain't put over.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
No.
Answer what I just said.
Johnny Morrison.
Who?
Johnny Drip.
And where is he at in the company? Exactly.
I'm saying that's the one person he didn't get over. Johnny Drip didn't get over.
No, they weren't in a feud though. I'm talking about like in a feud as together. Who did Miz help get over?
Everybody.
The man wrestled in a zombie match, Chris. A zombie match.
And sir, if you really think that I'm gonna sit here and actually take you serious in a zombie match, nigga, I think you need to exit left. Like,
no,
for
I'm
real.
just saying, look at Miz.
Exit left.
Logan Paul came in. Hey, Miz, we're gonna need you to get Miz over. Bad Bunny didn't he work with Bad Bunny too, or no? Yeah,
no.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah,
he did. The first person that got Bad Bunny over.
Yeah.
And he got Logan Paul over.
Hey, Miz, we need you to help.
No, he needs to help himself. Don't sit up here and talk about he needs help.
John Cena, banger feud. Randy Orton, banger feud.
We don't even remember that. Bro, everybody remembers we don't even remember that.
What are you talking about?
We don't even remember fucking WrestleMania 27, which was actually the worst of all time. But I digress.
Pause. You don't. Everybody remember when Miz cashed in on Viper Orton, Bald Orton. Everybody remembers that moment. That little girl.
We remember that. We remember that moment, but we don't remember WrestleMania 27, which was the worst WrestleMania of all time.
I'm saying we because we like the Miz.
Oh yeah, you like the Miz, and I get the, you know what I'm saying, I need to save a whole energy. I get it, but the thing about it is you're not gonna be able to save the whole because I'm sorry, but the receipts it's in my favor because look where he at in the company.
The Miz is a Hall of Fame wrestler. The Miz is a first ballot Hall of Fame.
Let me cook. Y'all been saving hoes for the last 5 fucking minutes.
Hold on, wait. One question. When USA wanted a show, who did they ask for? When USA asked for a show, who did they ask for? When the network called and said we want a guy to have a show, it wasn't Cena, it wasn't Orton, it was The Miz.
Of course, they're gonna go to someone that's a yes man. Of course.
You have no receipts.
Having a show that make you a yes man. What are you talking about?
You have
no receipts. I don't want to sit up here and watch the fucking Miz. Don't try to sit up here and try to make
based off your comment, if the yes man was to get a show, we'd be watching Titus O'Neil live then every week on USA.
Come on now. Are we really going to sit here? We're going to bring up Titus O'Neil?
No, you just said Miz is a yes man. So why is it Titus on every week? Why is Titus on every week?
Seriously, let's really be serious real quick. You're going to sit up here, you're going to bring up Titus O'Neil.
Yes, because Titus you
O'Neil.
Just said
that is a bad example, sir.
No, you said Miz was a yes man. And who is the
He is a motherfucking yes man. Are you serious?
What is Titus O'Neil?
Titus O'Neil is just like Booker T. The only thing is that he just slid in the basement, he didn't come back, and he became an ambassador.
I can't believe you sat here with a straight face with your crooked crown on.
I sure did. I got the same motherfucking energy. What do you want to do about it?
You're not standing on anything because The Miz is obviously a Hall of Famer.
A Hall of Famer? Well, you know what? Okay, since we're going to save hoes, cool. I'll entertain you.
Hold on, wait.
When it comes
how is he not?
Excuse me.
I'm going to let you go ahead.
Yes, hush. The thing is, I'll keep it real. Miz in his day, in his time of glory, I guess, he was good at what he did. But at the same time, he will never be WWE champion again. Never, ever. So he would never be he would never be Universal Champion. And yet you call him the greatest intercontinental champion of all time. If this is the case and he make all these stars, then why is he not in the upper echelon in the WWE? Please answer that question. And on top of that, you said he have his own show. So, why is he not a WWE champion? Why is he not a Universal champion? If what
he doesn't need to be.
True.
He doesn't need to be.
What's the number one thing y'all always say about Seth? He doesn't need a title.
Miz doesn't need a title. That's like saying that Seth Rollins does not deserve to be WWE champion.
He doesn't need to be. We still talk about him and know how great he is. He doesn't need to be.
Some people really need to have that validation that, hey, I'm the number one guy. I'm the champion.
We already
agree with that.
So with the Miz, in today's WWE,
Taker is the 6-time world champion, sir.
And Miz is the 2-time Grand champion.
And Miz is the 8-time Intercontinental champion.
Yes, Mick Carter.
He's a 2-time Grand Slam champion.
I said WWE champion. I didn't say
Mick Carter. In 2 different decades, this man won all the belts, Chris.
You know how many great wrestlers haven't won the championship, the world championship?
I totally get it. And I still stand by, like, Razor Ramon should have been WWE champion. But he didn't want to be WWE champion because he didn't want to carry that weight. And the same thing goes for Miz. I just feel for me, Miz is too basic for me. What Daniel Bryan said about Miz, that Miz is just too fucking basic. But he is very entertaining on the mic. I will give him that. But I am not going to sit up here and say to you guys, oh, well, you shouldn't say this. You should know. Let's keep this shit real. If this man was what you say he is, he should have been on the upper echelon in the WWE.
So my question, did you watch Raw last week?
No, he didn't.
I did not.
The Miz
I didn't watch any WWE programming.
The Miz and Seth went out there and had a good match for no reason. They went out there and Miz showed, hey, I can do this. In today's WWE, Miz does not need that belt. His character isn't in that topper belt. Feel right? But if you need somebody to come in and to introduce a new character with an NXT YouTuber coming in, they call the Miz because that's what Miz does. He gets everybody over. And to say he can't wrestle, that's not true.
Chris isn't here for facts.
I mean, like I said, I stand out from the crowd. So I mean, like I said, I'm going to still stand by it. I said I don't think Miz is a great wrestler. He's an average wrestler. He's not like one of the best of all time.
No. It's just you can't say. Okay, that's fine. You can say that, but to sit here and like just discredit the fact that he's a 2-time Grand Slam champion.
Okay.
He's the only person in 2 different eras to win all the belts.
Oh, okay. So where's he at now? Answer that question for me. But you just said you sat here and said that you just said he's a Grand Slam champion, 2-time Grand Slam champion. That's what you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So shouldn't he be in a like somewhere like main event status? Shouldn't be.
Let's look at the creative state of WWE. This, like, what do you?
So now we're going to creative now.
Yes.
Okay.
So right now. Well, since you didn't watch last week, the week before you watch, who would you consider as in that world title stratosphere right now, currently, right in this current state, right now?
This is a good question.
You said what?
So in the current state of WWE right now, who would you consider as world title, as the world championship picture right now?
Seth Rollins.
One wrestler.
One person.
So that means everybody else that's in WWE roster isn't Hall of Fame worthy or nothing either, right? Everyone.
You tell me.
You ain't even say Cody, the guy that just fought for the belt.
It's just based off of your description on how it should be.
Oh my God! Continue.
But do you get what we're telling you though, right? Like you
I totally understand. I get it. I do.
You can't say, oh, well, where's the Miz? But when I ask you, hey, who's in the title picture? Oh, Seth. But you didn't name the 2 guys who legit beefing right now to go for Roman.
Oh,
Rock and Cody.
And I clearly stated that I'm sorry, but Cody came in at the wrong time, and I said that before. I said that months ago. You came in at the wrong time. I was like, you should have never ever won the Royal Rumble. You should have built up your resume. Now, if you won the Money in the Bank this year, then I would say, okay, he's building up his resume. He got the Money in the Bank briefcase, cool. But please, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be on this American Nightmare bandwagon or whatever just because you motherfuckers want to feel like, you want to feel comfortable or we need this savior. I'm sorry, but just because he ended racism and slavery does not mean that my views about Cody Rhodes is going to change. I mean, that's just how I feel.
I feel as if saying that the Miz can't wrestle is like someone who said to me a few weeks ago that Randy Orton isn't a legend, or it sounds like that to me, or like Kofi isn't a Hall of Famer. Like
that statement.
People have said these things. These statements feel the same.
Now, okay, Kofi, Hall of Fame worthy. Definitely Hall of Fame worthy. I'm not going to even.
Which Kofi? The English one or the Jamaican one?
Both. I mean, even though
you used to talk with a fake Jamaican accent, T.O. I remember you in the hood. Oh yeah, Bumble used to do all that.
I mean,
yo, Ross Clot, the Bumble Clot, yo, Bati boy.
I mean, I'm not going to be like one of the ones where. What Divana? I believe your wife. Davida. Yeah, I'm sorry. Davida.
Oh, wow.
Davida said I don't know if Davida was talking to.
No, she was talking to you. She was talking to
you. Okay. So I'm going to directly say this to her. Number one, I don't argue about stuff I don't watch because I clearly stated that I did not watch Raw and I did not watch SmackDown. But if somebody's going to debate with me on something that needs facts, then I'm going to debate you. That's what I'm saying. I don't like when people get the shit misconstrued when they say that, oh, well, you're arguing, you're getting mad. How the hell can you tell me how I'm feeling? I'm not feeling mad. Like I say, I'm very passionate about, you know what I'm saying, when I'm talking about wrestling. It's just the thing about it is that people do not bring facts to the table. They want to bring opinions, and then when the opinions don't make no motherfucking sense, and when I combat them, then they want to feel some type of way.
Technically, you're being opinionated, and we've given you nothing but facts about the Miz.
And I told you, and I counteracted with your facts. And I just said that what you're saying is true. He is a multi-time champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion. He's this 2-time Grand Slam champion.
U.S. champion.
Oh, if that is the
US
case,
champion,
if that's the case,
24/7
then why
champion.
is he not in the upper echelon in the WWE?
And
People don't stay in the top their whole career.
One at a time. I mean,
People don't stay in the top their whole career. People don't stay in the top their whole careers. That's all I gotta say. It's ludicrous to think somebody's gonna stay in the top 3 of a company for 20 years.
Okay, so what about Roman Reigns? They've been trying to get him on the top for like the last 10 years. So like, what makes him? No, don't do no. You want this energy, so come on and give me this energy.
Okay,
I'm ready for it.
Okay, then stop acting like creative and give Roman 15 different chances to get over. Stop doing that, okay?
Oh, so that means that he's trash.
No. Example number 1, right? We all know when the Shield happened. That we already know, right? And then toward the end of the Shield, it was clear Roman was the guy. We saw Roman get over on all these BS moments. Then they brought in Braun Strowman. No, wait, before Braun Strowman, there was the League of Nations they used to get him over. He took down an entire faction for no reason. They built up a faction just for Roman to take down. Then they gave him Braun Strowman to take down. Remember, Braun was throwing trucks, throwing arenas, and then, boom, Roman Reigns took him down. They kept giving Roman peak. When Drew came back, they used him to get Roman over. Bobby Lashley used him to get Roman over. Remember when Bobby Lashley beat the brakes off Roman Reigns at a pay-per-view? Then the next night, number 1 contender match, and Roman won that match. But the night before at the pay-per-view, it wasn't number 1 contender. So stop acting like creative ain't been behind Roman. Just gonna make sure this happens.
I mean, it's not creative, but more so Vince McMahon.
But you know what I mean.
It's not creative. Okay.
I mean, like, who controls creative though?
Vince McMahon.
Who controls creative?
Okay,
Vince McMahon doesn't have
Exactly.
anything to do with bad creative, though.
Okay, what about Triple H? Triple H, what was he behind Mania?
We're still trying to figure that out today. We're still trying to figure that shit out today. We don't know. I mean, wait.
Guys, we're talking to a brick wall. We're talking to a brick
okay,
wall.
so Terrell, what issue do you have?
Why did you use my government?
I'm sorry. DJ Red Flags.
He's being zesty tonight.
What issue do you have?
He's not being Uzi.
You're being real Uzi right now.
I don't know what that means. But
You
go
know what it
ahead.
The main thing is you're cutting down somebody off of your own personal feelings.
Who are you talking
What you
about?
saying about the Miz.
Why are we still talking about the Miz?
Let him
cook. Hold on, I'm getting there. Hold on. It's your own personal feelings. Look, you see that right there? That's your feelings right there.
Oh, okay.
And I got a hold of them. That's your feelings. You're basing your stuff. Yes, you do have some facts. I'll give you that. You do have some facts, but your facts are fueled by your own personal opinion.
So you think that what I'm saying is based on my opinions?
Yes.
Yes.
And I just told you that I don't know if you guys were listening because you was too busy trying to save his career. But I was saying,
See what I mean?
I was saying that he is
that his career ain't shit.
I didn't say that. No.
You
Once again, you put words in my mouth. I did not say one time that his career wasn't shit. I said that this man, everything that you guys said, and you guys had facts. This man did it all, like literally. So my question was, if this is true, then why is he not on the upper echelon in the WWE? That's what I was asking.
So then that same question can be said about Seth Rollins, correct?
Yeah, that's true. But then at the same time, Seth Rollins is a multi-time world champion. Miz, on the other hand, is like just a 2-time champion.
What do you mean just the 2 times? There were great wrestlers who haven't won it once.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
but I'm not
it
talking
doesn't
about
mean they're
them.
not great.
I'm talking about Seth Rollins, and we're talking about Miz, correct? I'm not talking about the other ones. If you want to bring them in this conversation, you can do that.
So my comment to you though about the Seth Rollins thing, how you feel though about people being the upper echelon? How you feel that out of his own mouth he said the only time he's got the belts is because Roman wasn't ready?
I mean, if that's how he feels, that's how he feels.
No,
but my thing
is not.
But my thing is this. But this is Seth doesn't fool me. Now let's talk about Seth from 2023 to when Seth Rollins was world champion. This year, he's saying that, I really feel that I should be, WWE champion. I believe I should be in the main event.
You should.
A couple of years ago, he said that, oh, well, you know, I'm just doing what the company asked me to do and all this shit. Like, so my thing is, like, did your stance change or do you feel some type of way? I mean, like, what's going on here? Because I really feel in my heart of hearts, because based on, like, how Seth has changed his option or changed his opinions, I feel that Seth Rollins just do not want to put himself on blast. He's saying the company shit. He's saying the political correct shit because he doesn't want to lose his spot. Now, I feel really bad for him because I really feel that he deserves to be at that number 1 spot. He is the only person in the WWE right now that has evolved, and I have enjoyed it.
We talk about racism a lot in wrestling, but what we don't talk about, and this will sound funny or a joke, is bodyism. Because the bottom line is this. WWF, WWE has a certain prototype of a champion. The only time they waver from that is when a middleweight person is able to get heel heat, a la Shawn Michaels. So either you fit in the Hulk Hogan stereotype or you're fitting the Shawn Michaels stereotype. And the Shawn Michaels stereotype only gets to hold the title if they're getting the most heel heat, a la CM Punk. You're not going to get this belt unless you have heel heat and you're not a humongous bodybuilding dude. And that hasn't changed within WWE. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins said that because it's true. Roman Reigns, he was not champion then because he wasn't ready. So they let Seth Rollins, who had heel heat, get the championship. The first time around was all heel heat. He's not big enough. He's not the prototypical wrestler that they want to put the belt on.
Bro, look at that damn fashion.
So you telling me that it took you 10 years to get over, and it only took Seth, what, 4?
No, it was, you talking about with Roman?
No, I'm talking about with Seth.
Well, who are you comparing?
No.
Okay, so I'm comparing Seth being champion because you said that Roman was not ready. It took him 8 years to get ready, and it only took Seth like what, 4?
Well, during the time when you weren't watching Cody Rhodes, when he cut a promo on Roman, he said you were an 11-year investment that didn't pay off until year 8. He said that, and that's the facts. Roman couldn't cut a promo, so like he couldn't talk on the mic.
He did take longer, but you're missing the point. It's not about the charisma of Seth Rollins. It's not about the talent level of the two. It's simply about what it looks like, the aesthetic. Yep. And when it comes to wrestling, especially for a Vince McMahon and older wrestling heads, the aesthetic is everything. And the little guys only win if it's but for a moment. Your Kofi Kingston, like just to give you that moment, that feel-good moment. Your Daniel Bryans, they're going to lose. Like when a big dude faces them, there's no way Vince thinks in his head that he can make up a match where Daniel Bryan really beats Big E. It doesn't make sense to him. Like Big E's too big. It never happened. No way. No.
And then another person you can talk about fitting the aesthetic is Walter, aka Gunther. He wouldn't 100%. Get that call up when he was fat. When he shredded that weight and put in that work, then he got that call.
He fit the aesthetic.
I think this was. I have to argue that point too because, like, number one, Gunther. There was something about Gunther that Vince did not like, and
he was fat.
It once again.
That really was it.
No, I'm serious. When
that really was it. He was too big.
Remember his debut at Survivor Series, right? And he got out like after one RKO, I think. If I remember, I think he got RKO once out. He was still Walter. He was fat. He had the back fat. When he came out to face R-Truth,
the back fat.
He still was a little hunky. He still was a little chunky. When he won the IC belt, shredded like rock. He was shredded.
Yo, Walter remind me of Chubbs from the Goonies.
Hold on, somebody said Reese said this. Punk should have never beaten Logic by that logic. Should never beaten Ryback by that logic. You're crazy. Ryback is trash. Don't ever talk to me. Ryback was losing to luchadors. Ryback was losing to Kalisto. You're not the only one that watches wrestling. Ryback is trash.
Hold on. You know what Ryback? What happened was they was like, man, we finally got a guy, and then he started talking, and they was like, oh crap.
Hold on 1 second. So going back to the video. Number one, let me with all due respect, I have been watching wrestling for a very long time. So what do you mean where am I getting my information? I watch the same shit that you watch too. I'm putting this shit out here because this is based on what I have seen. Just because I didn't see Raw last week doesn't mean that I don't watch WWE, period. I mean, I've been watching the whole Bloodline for like the last 3 years. I just don't watch it I don't watch it on. Shut up. I don't watch it on the weekly basis like some of these people do. That's why I have, YouTube, and I just watch the highlights if I need to. I didn't want to watch it this week because, like I said, it was just too boring for me. I just didn't want to watch it. So yes, I'm one of the people. If I don't feel like watching, I'm not going to watch it. So yes. What do you mean? Where am I getting my information from? I'm sorry, you're going to have to kind of clarify that for me. But I still love you, sis.
Man, look at that picture. Look at that picture.
Seems like there's a whole bunch of white people on here.
We got a Canadian, Jinder Mahal. Shout out to Canada.
No, nigga. I said white people. I didn't say
We got an Irishman. We got a Samoan.
A Jamaican.
We got a Jamaican in there.
Jamaican.
Oh, he's a Jamaican now? Oh.
I'm sorry, a Ghanaian, what they call him.
Yeah, man.
Then we got a Scottish person, Drew. AJ Styles. Oh my God, AJ Styles. I can't wait till he come back.
Yo, my favorite AJ Styles line was when they called him. He's like, "You and your soccer mom haircut."
Oh man.
Jinder Mahal.
Hey, so you're talking about wrestlers that need to go home. Lita needs to go home.
Oh my God.
Goldberg
did you see that twist of fate?
To go home.
Did you see that twist of fate? Before you
that was a twist of nothing.
She literally she said, huh.
But see, here's the thing. The thing is that you neckbeards are the same motherfuckers that want Trish Stratus to come back. Y'all the same motherfuckers that want Lita. Excuse me.
They just want to look at.
Excuse me.
They just want to look at her titties.
He has premium cleavage since 2002.
Let me get this out.
Give her props. Trish Stratus' cleavage is still on point.
I don't give a fuck. The thing about it is that, like I said, the bitch is old as fuck. Okay, why the fuck are you still there? I say you got talent that's there in the WWE. Why the fuck are you relying on old dinosaurs? That's the part I don't understand about the WWE.
Because in the women's division, everybody walks off. But when you got
Who
the
fault
old,
is that?
huh?
Who fault is that?
Creative.
Okay, so they need to do something about creative. Matter of fact, I don't even think this got anything to do with creative. Because number one,
it does.
No, it has everything to do with who's in charge. Everything was fine when Triple H was in charge because I was enjoying WWE programming.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It was decent. I was actually watching WWE programming.
I'm talking about the women's division. The women's division was still terrible under Triple H. He let Damage Control come back and get beat every single match to Bianca.
Yo, Io Sky needs a title run.
Oh, I don't hear.
What?
I don't think it's coming through.
Io.
Who?
Io Sky needs a title run. Let her cook.
Why?
What you mean?
She can't even speak.
Why not?
She can't even speak English.
Why not?
And
like,
that's
she can't even
perfect.
do a promo.
Asuka couldn't.
Let her go out there and speak Japanese.
Asuka cook though, right? Okay, but I digress.
Also,
Digress on what? You didn't even finish.
Y'all let Asuka cook, right? And she can't hardly speak at all.
Asuka
had a great run, right?
But I know what she's saying. Right? Like, I'm not ready. You're not ready for Asuka. I like that. That's all she needs to say. Just like when everybody was up there on Goldberg dick talking about, who's next. You know, he couldn't cut a promo.
He couldn't cut a promo, but he could sure put somebody, take somebody's career though. Shout out to Bret Hart.
But no, it's like in the women's division, they gotta, like on NXT, they let them have storylines, but then on the main roster, they have like a week. They get a week of storylines, and that's it. They don't let nothing be consistent.
Hey, know what? I just realized this. Randy Orton is not the true legend killer. He's not.
Who is?
Goldberg is.
Are we really doing? Okay.
Am I lying? Tell me.
He almost killed Undertaker in that match.
Oh, okay, never mind. I get it.
On
I
that
see what you
aspect,
did.
yeah.
I see what you get. I see what you
because
did.
he damn near killed. Like, I mean, he killed Bret Hart. He almost damn near killed the Undertaker. Like who else? He almost, yeah.
Man, we almost saw that live. The Undertaker,
live.
He almost killed that man.
The Saudi Prince was pissed.
He really did. The Saudi Prince wants Yokozuna to wrestle. So
for the chat out there who don't know, when all this stuff first started of the what's that show called? Crown Jewel. The Saudi Prince called on Vince McMahon, and Vince was like, "Hey, who do you want to see?" He said, "Oh, I want Stone Cold, I want Kurt Angle, I want Yokozuna, I want Ultimate Warrior." And Vince was like, "Hold on, wait. You do know that? What year do you think this is? I just watched his main event last week. I want Yokozuna next week."
Mill said that the real legend killer is Sunny. You know, because because her pussy seen more members than Destiny's Child anyway. I mean, she got around in the locker room. So, God knows what type of sleeves is in her.
Sunny killed somebody. Sunny literally killed somebody.
Yeah, ain't she in jail now?
I think so.
Yeah, she's in jail.
Yeah, she
legit killed somebody.
Yeah.
She legit killed somebody.
Pretty sure she's in jail.
Know what I mean?
Oh,
if you talk about that, know what I mean? We can talk about Jimmy Superfly Snuka. He kill somebody too, but I digress.
Oh, to the person who commented, what's up with Bailey? She hates Vince and doesn't want to be there. That's what's going on.
Hey, you know what? All power to her. Dead ass.
Yo, leave Pockets alone. Yo, Bailey, man.
You call her Pockets?
Yeah.
Because number one,
pockets she has on the side.
Oh yeah.
So the cargo
number
pants,
one,
pockets.
Bailey needs to leave because there's nothing for her.
Excuse me?
There's nothing for
I
her.
don't agree with that at all.
There's nowhere for her to go. She won't fit nowhere else.
What you mean?
Bailey won't fit. No, she's fine with shit. Let her stay.
You telling me that she can't fit in the Indies?
Why would you?
Nope.
No. Explain this to me.
Right now.
Don't shake your head.
Bailey's a character where TV and her ability to work a microphone plays in her favor.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm not talking about her skill. I'm talking about who she is. Like her, you know what I mean? Like the character that she always is.
Presented in a certain way. She goes to Impact. She looks like any other female wrestler on Impact that you don't know the name of. I don't know the name of. Like, she ends up being
Diana Peraza. Diana Peraza. She just became the Impact World Champion again. That's not fair. Everybody. Yeah, she did. Her and her husband became champions this past week.
Her racist husband. I don't want to talk about any forgotten sons.
Hold on, wait. Now Diana Peraza. Now Diana Peraza is a prime example of what we talking about with Bailey. In WWE, they saw her as a sexy chick. On the indie scene nowhere, she's presented as a world champ.
I really believe that she really should go to the Indies, like for real.
No way.
I just feel that way because I mean, like, you're not doing shit in the WWE. You're a fucking jobber. Like that's not cool.
Whose fault is that, Chris? Once again, whose fault is that?
I know. We're going back to the same bullshit that we've been talking about for like the last fucking hour. We're talking about creative. So that's what you said, right? Creative, right?
She's talking to you, Stormy. He's talking to you.
I'm talking to you.
Okay, go ahead. Say it again. Sorry.
You said that, okay, your argument for all of these stars, quote unquote, that can't get over correctly or not being booked correctly is creative, right?
Right, yes.
Okay, what are we going to do about that issue?
That's up to Hunter if he decides to take back control or whatever, because he presented Damage Control, right? And they lost every single match to Becky Lynch.
Take control?
Yes, he has to get back.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. The fuck? Like, why is she on my screen?
First of all, Bailey got it, okay? Bailey got it.
Listen, I need you to get Pancake Mix off of my screen. That's
not the one.
First of all, Bailey got that Jiffy mix. They ain't no damn pan. It's Jiffy up in there. It's Jiffy.
That's Hunger Jack. Like,
well, no, like seriously though, like look at like Damage Control. They lost everything.
Because in a racial divide in America.
Matter of fact, if it wasn't for Dominic getting over with so much heel, Judgment Day would be done. If it wasn't for Dominic and Rhea, Judgment Day would be done because they lost everything to Edge. Every single match they lost to Edge, except for the I Quit match.
The I Quit match was funny as hell.
Other than that, what match did they win against Edge? None.
Hey,
it wasn't Dominic Correa. Oh,
real quick, if y'all notice, I know if y'all didn't watch AEW, they did the same exact thing with Adam Cole and Britt Baker.
Copy and paste.
Yeah, I just want to point that out real quick.
So yeah, because I'm literally tired of talking about WWE. So let's go into AEW.
Hold on, go back. Put that back up.
What?
Where he just had that image he just had up. Now imagine all of them with the belt. They had it.
Look at EO.
You know what I think happened though? What hurt them? When the stuff with Mandy Rose happened. Because I think we were going to get Toxic Attraction versus Damage Control at some point.
That would have been fire.
I think that was going to be the plan, but her fight, her fans only, which is only $5.99. I think that's what hurt.
Did you say $5.99?
No, I was reading something. But I think Mandy Rose fans only page. That's what happened.
So you think that's what hurt them? Because
because
fans
it's like,
only page?
They didn't have a backup.
Yeah, that would have been fire. I don't care what nobody said.
They were the two when Damage Control came. Toxic Attraction was running NXT. I think Mandy had just became the double champ. You know, she get ready for that big moment to give Roxanne Perez her moment before they had to do it on a random Tuesday. And that leaked out, and I think we were going to get Damage Control versus Toxic Attraction at Mania instead of Damage Control versus Becky and Lita and Trish.
Versus the team. It was basically Damage Control versus AARP.
ARP.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I really want to know, what do their insurance companies know that they're still wrestling? I mean, because that could be against their policies, isn't it?
Like, don't get me wrong, you know, I love them. I love Lita and Trish, which I gave for me in my early days wrestling. Beautiful. But Lita, it's time to go.
I have to say something before we leave WWE, which I thought we'd been left. I don't know why we're still talking about that. Okay, that's why I just dropped out because I was like, I was
trying to move on.
Someone in the chat said that Seth Rollins isn't white. That person is super misinformed. His last name is Lopez because his stepfather is Mexican, not him. He is not Mexican, so no.
Oh wow!
I just learned something new. I didn't even know that. Who thought? Seth was white.
Somebody said in the comment they were like, Seth's not Caucasian. Yes, he is.
He's from Iowa.
Yes, he is.
He's from Iowa.
Yes, he is. What are our thoughts on Lee Moriarty and the firm? Lee Moriarty should go home.
I think there's a lot of people in the AEW that need to really go home. I think that whole company need to go home.
Lee Moriarty is the wrestling version of Frank Ocean, and
all right, good night. I want to thank y'all for letting me be in tonight.
He looks like he's bicycling, and it's very clear.
He's what?
He's bicycling.
Then he do the potato around my room.
But did you? I mean, why did you have to sing it though?
A potato fly? Yeah, I remember that.
The potatoes in my room.
That's what Lee Moriarty looks like. He looks like he's gonna make an R&B album. He looks like he's gonna make an R&B album. He doesn't look like he should be wrestling. He definitely doesn't look like he should be on any team called The Firm. AEW has a lot of factions. AEW has a lot of factions where they just throw random guys together, and this is like their 8th random guy collection.
Yeah, I mean it's like they do a lot of randos for some reason.
Like Gladys Knight in the Pits.
Yes, I mean Skrilla. Yes, they really.
It's like Beyonce and Destiny's Child.
Hey,
stupid. No, like seriously, like AEW creative. They don't have a creative team. It's just Tony Khan. And then the crazy thing is, let me tell.
He needs to hire me. I put it on Indeed. He needs to hire me for a week.
Listen, the thing is that Tony Khan needs to stop talking about these announcements. I don't care to hear your announcements. If your announcements is going to happen, put them on Twitter. We do not need you to be like, yeah. So today
You
we're
guys are
gonna have
awesome.
this today. Yeah, it's it. You know.
No, Chris,
Type
Chris
of shit.
is Chris, but you got the.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt instead of bringing up the white powder. Okay.
I think that now
You said white power or white powder?
I said white powder, not white
I thought
powder
you said white,
or white
power. I
power.
was like, oh,
No.
Lord have mercy.
No, not at all. No, I do want to talk about this though.
Realistico.
No. I wonder, wait, Chris. Oh yeah. Oh, that part.
So what's up with this?
He's not champion anymore.
He was a holder
no
for the
duh.
belt. He was a holder until they got done with the clearance about Luchasaurus mask, and now we're getting Luchasaurus and Wardlow.
He was a transitional. He did exactly what Stephanie McMahon did. A transitional champion.
He did what Edge always does, just a transitional champ.
What Stephanie did for Vince, transitional.
So where do we go from here with Hobbs?
Luchasaurus is going to be a champion.
Probably put him up against, or let him get go be the dominant person. Try to build back up the QTV thing. Let him go beat up people. You know, it's stuff there for him to do.
I mean, that's not exciting for me. I don't know. I think that shit was whack as fuck because like Wardlow is gonna be in the same position when he won the first TNT championship. Like I really feel he lost a lot of momentum. Like that whole MJF situation, like he just lost it for me. Like I don't know, him and Dragon's Daughter in battle mode, Luchasaurus. I mean,
It's about to be fire.
Excuse me?
That's what he said.
Luchasaurus and Wardlow is about to be good.
No, what? First of all, Wardlow, trash. If we're talking about somebody who's going to take 1,000,000 years to get over, who a wrestling company shoving down our throat,
I need another shot.
How about Wardlow? We want to talk about Roman Reigns all the time, how about we talk about Wardlow and how Tony Khan keeps trying to shove this man down on my TV screen and try to make me care about him, and I never do. I never have, and I never will, probably ever in his whole life. The only time he was over is when he had no entrance music and was in handcuffs. He's trash. He's trash. His finisher is nothing but a bunch of power bombs. He doesn't pop on my TV screen. It was stupid for him to beat Will Hobbs, although Will Hobbs only has 4 moves.
And there's some very powerful moves. I mean, the Spine Buster, and the Spine Buster, and the Spine Buster, and the Spine Buster. I mean, they are really great moves.
And now he's about to go against somebody with a legit moveset in Luchasaurus.
I'm sorry, but when you say legit moveset, I mean, I'm talking about the human, not Dragonzord, okay?
No,
Dragonzord actually got more moves than Luchasaurus, but whatever.
What are you talking about? Luchasaurus first off, he's a Muay Thai fighter, so he can legit, he can flip.
Some slow ass roundhouses.
Okay,
so
hold
on, where you
all
at?
right. Can we move on to something real quick? CM Punk.
Luchasaurus.
No, CM Punk. There's talk CM Punk's coming back in June in Chicago.
Okay.
My thing is.
Okay.
With AEW has a lot on their plate right now. They have the video game. They have All Out, All In, Full Gear, whatever. They have a lot going on. There's talks that CM Punk, like, people are complaining about the 4-pillared match. About there's no stars there. There's no older stars there to help make this happen, make this meaning thing. But then they ridicule AEW about getting all these older talents, all these ex-WWE guys. But now they're complaining about, all right, you have these homegrown guys that we're going to push. Now they're complaining that there's no older star to be there. Everybody's saying that CM Punk is supposed to be the savior. CM Punk is going to help carry the next few months for the video game. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Y'all can go first. I'll go last.
So if So with CM Punk, my thing is there's only whatever.
Why he look like a little action figure? I don't get it.
So with CM Punk, we all.
Chris, is that an action figure that I bought you?
No, that's the one I burnt.
Wow. Okay.
You
All
burned
right,
it?
besides that,
Asshole.
I burnt it.
look, the main thing with CM Punk.
Action figure that we got from Walmart.
Wait a minute. Why you burn it, Chris?
Because I didn't like it.
You know
Dude,
what? Stop.
It's Stormy. I got him a Goldberg action figure, and I got him
I burnt that
Punk
too.
action figure.
And I burnt that too.
You were just so
Just be an
rude.
asshole.
Anyway,
I'm not rude. I'm not. But like I said, if you're gonna troll me, I'm gonna troll you back.
you burned
I
the
mean,
gift.
like
No, but
dead
seriously
ass.
though, with CM Punk, there's only
was
one
$20,
match
sir.
that matters. Only one match that matters. If he has the storyline this of FTR, CM Punk versus the Elite. That's the only match anybody cares about.
Didn't I say that, Chris?
That's the only match we care
No,
about.
two matches, just two matches.
What's the second one? Oh, Kenny versus
Hangman.
CM Punk?
No,
Oh, yeah.
Hangman.
Yeah, that's the two. Because technically, for those of y'all in the chat that don't know, Hangman Page started all this crap when he went off script technically against CM Punk. When he said the promo about old dude. And that's what said. Remember CM Punk came out like, yeah, Hangman, where you at? And Hangman was in the back eating some Cheerios. Like, what you call me for? I'm not here tonight.
Not Cheerios.
That's what happened.
He
So
was
those
eating
are the
SpaghettiOs.
two.
He was eating
Elite
ABC
and
meat.
Hangman.
He was eating ABC meatballs, sir.
Hey, what a classic after school snack. But
I don't understand how, as wrestling fans, when we say things like, I don't know who that person would feud with, because we didn't know who anyone would feud with. When we were watching wrestling, we didn't know we would enjoy Mankind versus Randy Orton until it happened. Like, we don't really know or care about a feud till it's presented to us. So that point is mute to me. But in the same instance, CM Punk is still a ticket seller. So you would do it, especially for the reason Stormy said, with the feud of him versus anybody in the Elite.
That little action figure again.
The feud, I don't know why you're thinking
It makes sense.
the feud versus him versus any of the Elite is money.
It's gonna sell.
Any arena at any time. Also, if they want to sell this video game that hasn't came out and will never come out.
Wait a minute, that game still ain't out yet?
So I guess
no, it's not out.
They pushed it back to the fall.
I know.
They pushed it back to the
If they
fall.
want to sell it, they need him too.
I could have sworn I saw a commercial saying AEW's on Game Pass.
They said so.
They pushed it
So
back.
number one, it was supposed to come out.
Mania weekend.
No, yeah, it was supposed to come out March
Mania
31st,
weekend.
and it never did. And they're saying because they're going through some shit with GCW or something like that. Like, it's some petty shit, and that's why they have to push it back again.
All-Star.
Yeah.
All-Star. What you just said, I said a million times to Chris. Chris has said, if they really want to make money and basically obliterate any wrestling company in the world, I would say FTR is getting fucked up by the Bucks and Kenny because they have the titles. The Bucks have the tag title. They're getting beat up. CM Punk runs out. Don't do the whole blackout thing, whatever. Don't do the Jay White thing, having around with the music. Hit Punk's music. It's going to be crazy and build. Don't do it right away. Miss it. Like, literally build.
I say don't use his music. I say just let him run out through the crowd. No music.
No,
Let me tell you why they are bugging.
pop.
Let me tell you why they're bugging. Because FTR is.
It doesn't matter.
They are not. Come on now.
No.
FTR is a snooze fest. They have no charisma. They can wrestle very well. They can go. They are 10-star wrestlers. They are 10-star wrestlers with zero charisma, and that's why.
I think that's bullshit.
I hear what you're saying. The reason why I said that FTR is because they were back there a part of that brawl. They were back there.
Wait, what promo from FTR you remember? What has FTR ever did that made you go, ooh?
I'm sorry though, but
I remember the promo with them and the Briscoes and that shot.
Oh, we're not.
Yes, that shit was dope.
Crazy. We're gonna go to.
You saying that shit wasn't tight?
They've been wrestling for a decade.
What that mean?
It doesn't matter.
That one thing.
I'm not talking.
Dude.
Oh, okay.
You just asked for a promo. What promo did I do?
I'll give you that one.
But doesn't matter. No. You said one, and I gave you one.
It has a lot to do with the Briscoes, but I'll give you that one. Name one
It
with.
doesn't matter.
Name one with just the two of them in the ring.
Oh wow! And then you have the nerve to sit here and talk about me.
All-star.
You are such an Aries. I swear.
Right now.
I'm not saying FTR is bad. I'm saying FTR is not that
like,
entertaining. There are 10 in the ring.
You're sounding like Chris. You sound like Chris talking about the Miz right now. So I need.
I mean, what I said about the Miz was actually factual, though.
So I got a backup for him because he's coming before Forbidden Door, right?
Yeah, June 17th in Chicago.
So what if
I'm trying to figure out like why the fuck would they announce the date, but whatever.
Well, they haven't. No, it's not like officially.
They shouldn't even announce it.
It's a rumor.
They shouldn't even announce it.
So
they
what
shouldn't
if?
even announced it. They should just shut the fuck up.
No.
That's
they
very
haven't.
hard to do.
They just said they're gonna be in Chicago. They haven't announced about him. But when Chicago.
Are you serious? I posted it in our chat.
Oh, they did. Oh,
Chris.
Lord,
yes.
You Ziggy. Pull up that post that I posted in our chat, please.
But I was gonna say, what if you have somebody who's trying to make a name for himself to redeem himself, come and attack CM Punk in Chicago? Will Ospreay?
No.
Right.
Only thing that makes sense right now is Elite versus FTR.
I know that.
Only thing that makes sense.
I know that. But if you can't get talent, no, because if you can't get the work together, then you use somebody else. Get somebody else. Will Ospreay CM Punk sell?
Nothing else matters. Nothing else makes sense in this storyline. It's a storyline that we talked. No, listen. This is a storyline that we talked about for how many months, Chris? How many months after that meeting scrum did we talk about this?
Too long.
How many months?
I know that. But I'm saying, why take the long way at the fork in the road instead of taking the right way? Because
why go to the dark side and look at it's light?
Because if
Mind
you can't
we gotta be home. We have to be home before the streetlights come on.
Right.
And you want to then take me as long as I get my ass beat? Fuck out of here.
No, but hear me out though.
Forget about it.
If the word is true that they can't get these guys to work together and make it happen, and you still want to sell, then you get another storyline going. You get something else instead of trying to linger on this potential of the whatever. You can still have that in the back pocket.
So all right, Mr. Booker, Mr. Tony Khan Jr. Tony Khan Jr. Give me 3 ideal ways. Give me 3 right now on the spot. Go.
For CM, okay. Well, we already got the Hangman in the back.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna pour my shot, right?
Okay.
See my shot? I'm gonna pour my shot, and I want you.
If one of these reasons are not him joining BCC, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, that's one. You got that right there. BCC.
Why would he join BCC?
Because
Moxley doesn't fucking like him.
Because okay.
Moxley doesn't like him.
Who said that?
Moxley won't work with him.
What?
Mox said it himself. Go listen to Renee's fucking podcast. Mox said he does not like Punk. He doesn't want to work with Punk.
So
go to that podcast.
Okay, then. So if the BCC don't want to work with Punk and the Elite don't work with Punk,
it's not BCC. It's Moxley.
But he's the face of the BCC. You know what I mean? They're gonna follow behind
allegedly.
him. There's no allegedly. He's the face of the BCC.
I mean, actually, I don't know because Daniel seems like he's the one pulling the strings now.
Right. So you got.
So
if you got,
it's more Daniel.
So we got them 2 big guys in it that don't want to work with Punk, BCC and the Elite. I'm trying to sell Forbidden Door, and if I can get the group that I've been pitching it and showing everybody in bits and pieces of United Empire, we just seen Cobbs go against Omega here for the United States belt. Aussie Open been beefing with FTR. Now Ospreay is cleared. Have them come beat down CM Punk in Chicago and make that stamp of United Empire is coming to take over. That could be a big stepping stone for them. And you can also sell.
Sorry. So one thing about WWE, we talk about they don't have that many factions, they don't have many tag teams. Then they brought up tag teams. AEW has way too many fucking factions. Tell me I'm lying.
You're not wrong.
Their whole roster is a fucking faction.
That's why they got the trios belt. There's stuff for them to do though.
So you have the House of Black. You have Bullet Club forming again. You have the Elite. You have the BCC. You have the Firm. You have Billy Gunn and Acclaim. right? That's a faction, right?
Uh-huh.
House of Black.
You forgot the top one. La Facción Inagalobles, LFI.
Okay, there you go.
Yes,
I mean, like,
Anthony,
yes.
a lot of,
you have the outside. You have all these. It is full of factions.
A lot of
you know
disorganized factions, yes, in the best way.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. Right now, if I'm Tony, you got everybody in the back right now. Hey, we can make money. We can do this. Y'all need to focus on the business.
The money make. So you tell me that beside.
No, for me, if I'm Tony Khan,
No. I'm asking a question.
Okay.
I'm Tony Khan Jr. I'm asking a question right now.
Okay.
And Chris, that's his question too. So you tell me that any feud besides FTR and Punk versus the Elite will make more money. Any other faction that will make more money than that feud? Can you give me any faction with FTR and Punk that will make more money than FTR and Punk versus the Elite? Can you give me any faction in AEW that will make more money than that feud?
No, I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm Tony Khan, we're having a meeting right now. Hey, this is the plan. This is what can happen if we do this at All In. This is what we can make. Let's figure out. Y'all can help me, give me input. How can we make this work? What do I need to do? What do y'all need? What do I got to do? We got to get this.
No, that's your problem, and that's your problem, and that's Tony Khan's fucking problem. It's a fact. Instead of being a boss and say, hey, you know what? This is what we're going to do. Is instead of asking them, hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it home to you. All right, boom. All right. Are you gonna ask your kids, hey, guys, you know what? The house is dirty. What room do you guys want to clean? Or are you gonna be like, hey, you know what? You guys need to go clean over here. You guys need to clean over there. You're going to tell them what they're going to do. But why? Because you're the enforcer, you're the father, you're the head of the household. Tony Khan wants to be like, hey guys, what do we want to do? He wants to be their friend instead of saying like, hey guys, you know what? This is what we're going to do. FTR and Punk versus Elite. This is what we're going to do. It's what's best for the company, what's best for fucking business. That's what needs to be done. But Tony Khan is going to be that one parent. He'd be like, Timmy, stop crying.
The damn mama.
2, 3, Timmy, you can stop crying. 4, 5, Timmy, I'll buy you ice cream. 6, 7, Timmy, I'll give you $20. 8, like, no. You're giving a leeway, so tell them, hey, guys, you know what? I'm the boss. This is what the fuck you want to do. If you don't want to do it as insubordination, you're suspended. Boom. Drop the fucking.
I'm all for it. When I first heard that CM Punk wanted to come back.
Difference between Vince McMahon and motherfucking Tony Khan. Look how many times people say, you know what? I really want to do this. I really like that guy, this, that, third. All right, fine then. You walked out. You want to do it? You're off TV for a couple weeks. Then Vince did not do that multiple times.
No, you're right. We've seen it.
He did. Exactly. And that's the difference between Vince and Tony. Black and white, light and day, right there. At the end of the day, it's all about Kenta Punk is not fucking money.
I disagree. I think that is money. I think that's the money making match.
Not. It doesn't make sense.
The storyline. What you mean? It doesn't make sense? That's a storyline.
Okay, that's a storyline for another fucking day. If you think about the most money that will be fucking made, will break fucking box office fucking numbers in any fucking arena, will be FTR Punk and the fucking Elite.
Oh, real quick though,
I'm sorry.
If you want to,
Tony needs to just be a fucking adult, not a child, not a fantasy football player or fantasy booker. He needs to sit there, get a hold of his company. What he needs to do is watch that motherfucking Triple H and Seth Rollins fucking promo. You know what I'm talking about, right? Right, Stormy?
Yeah.
The one you said, you know what? If they don't hate you in the back, that means you're not doing it right.
No, but I was gonna say if you want to see Kenta versus CM Punk, go watch Jade and Taya's feud. It's the same thing. Who did the finisher first? There you go. Go watch Jade and Taya.
No, I'm sorry. I get everybody else, but if you're thinking about for the business aspect, at the end of the day, it's all about who's gonna bring in the most viewers, who's gonna bring in the most money, who sell most merch, who sit there, dude. Just think about building that shit up. Build it up. It doesn't have to be right there on the spot of the next pay-per-view. Build up to not this pay-per-view, but the next pay-per-view.
The two
build up to the end of the year.
So for the two they can do for All In, you get that CM Punk Elite match going. CM Punk FTR Elite. That's your seller right there. And then for Forbidden Door, you got another one you could do with the whole Jay White storyline of him not being able to go back to Japan. You try to do Bullet Club America, Bullet Club Gold versus Bullet Club Japan. That's your two big sellers right there. Tony Khan has a platter. He just has to.
Okay, I agree. But you tell me that those two will outsell the Elite versus FTR and Punk.
No, I got number one would be FTR and Elite and Punk. If that CM Punk FTR versus the Elite, that can outsell Mania. That to me.
No, it will. No, it's not just to you. It will.
Because we seen this happen live. We saw this story of, hey, you guys, this fight just happened. FTR were the first two. Oh, we behind Punk. We with him.
Yep.
They were the only two.
Exactly.
If y'all don't know, after the media scrum, the fight happened. FTR were the only two that said we stand with CM Punk, and they threatened.
Nobody else did.
They threatened to leave.
And nobody else stood with Punk. Nobody.
And then FTR, you know that they loyal. Remember back when they were in WWE and they had a random, and they was teaming up with Randy Orton, and they were RKFT or whatever they was called. Remember that?
Yeah.
When Randy Orton was about to leave, FTR left because they thought Randy was leaving. They was following Randy, and then he snaked them and took more money.
So you're talking about FTR are just followers?
Well, no, like they loyal. Like if you got a bond with them, like, hey, I'm not agreeing with it because at the time they creative wasn't doing nothing. Randy wasn't doing nothing. And they was like, hey, we could go do some stuff here. And Randy's like, yeah, you're right. We can.
Oh, I didn't know that part. I didn't.
Remember, Randy Orton was in talks with Tony Khan, but he just used it.
I remember that.
He just used it to get more money out of Vince.
Basically, doing what MJF is going to do in the next couple months.
Brock did it because Vince was like, "Hey, Brock, we can't keep giving you $40 million for these 3 matches." Hey, Tony. Okay.
So I want to talk. We're like at 15 minutes, so like I want to kind of break this down real quick.
Yes.
The female Goldberg.
I wouldn't even go that far. Honestly.
Like I said on the last one, if y'all who don't remember, you have to remember this is still technically her first 50-something matches. Wherever number we at now? Where we at 55?
Bro, we're like almost, almost 60.
Yes, this is her first real test. We've seen it play out live. This is her first real test with a legit threat.
Which is with who?
Taya Valkyrie. They fighting this Wednesday.
You said this Monday?
No, Wednesday. This upcoming Dynamite, I believe, is their title match.
Oh, okay. So
No, but you got to remember though. So what Tony Khan has done, everybody she's faced has been the people that were like, "Oh, why does this person have that moment? They should be there. They're at the same level as Jade." Okay, then there you go. And then you see what Jade does to them.
Mm-hmm.
So Tony Khan, he's been slick with his booking of Jade. Like he's been low key petty. Like, watch this.
Low key pathetic. I mean, if you're
petty,
if you're,
you're right. Chris, you're right. Chris, you're right. Pathetic.
I mean, like, not low key. Like this has not been low key. This has been publicly booking pathetic. It's just pathetic all across the board.
In what way?
What you mean in what way? Like, number one, you're the TBS champion. Why are you on TNT? Why are you on Rampage? That makes no sense. Please explain that to me. And number two, like, this is the bitch. She is one of the baddest bitches in AEW. And you telling me that you don't know how to book her correctly?
One of the baddest bitches in wrestling right now. No,
like that makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have nothing to do with her color at all. But I've been just trying to figure out, like,
baddest women in the game right now, all across the board. She is. I would say she's better than Bianca.
And like I said, like I like Jay. Like I said, y'all, look at my TikTok.
He said, "I want that one." They come in this. They come in this.
Her back looks better than the racist one.
Yes, it does. It looks way better than that racist in WWE.
Okay, speaking of, I'm not gonna say her name. I'm gonna respect you, and I'm not gonna say her name.
Appreciate it.
I feel like the only reason she does that is because of Jade. Because remember, Jade went to her first. If you think about it, that person we talking about, her character is literally Jade, just Latino.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out, like, how are you gonna be Latino and be racist?
Remember when before Jade became before Jade got her character, which is now like, you know,
she said, "How?"
That's what that racist is doing. Like, I feel like this.
No, but the Chris said, "How you gonna be racist and be Latino?"
I think she.
Wow.
And I think she married. I think she married.
Yes, she is. And that's what I said. Like,
they are married. They are,
and I don't like him either. I don't like him either. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
but the fact that Chris says, like, "How are you racist and you're Latina?" That
I don't get it.
That should hit a lot of people right there.
I think what hurt Jade too was Miss No Seller, Thunder Rosa. I think they were leading to something with that before all that happened. Because remember when the women's locker room was about to go beat the brakes off her in the back?
Oh, they're about to beat the shit out of Thunder Rosa.
No, and I agree, Enforcer, that this should have been on the pay-per-view. This shouldn't have been on free TV. This really should have been on the pay-per-view.
They should have the playoffs.
Okay, but still, this should have been on the pay-per-view. Like, this is pay-per-view worthy, but like for some reason they want to put all this shit on free TV. Like, I'm telling you, Tony Khan is acting like a fucking crackhead, and all for the wrong reasons.
Like that is the right reason.
No, he's doing it all for the wrong reason, for real. Like, now he's coming out and talking about, yeah, it's time for me to do another fucking I got another announcement, you know.
Well,
like,
somebody who was live at a show, and for Tony Khan to come out, St. Louis, I just want to say I love you. You're this, you're this, you're this, you're this. Get ready for this. And the whole crowd went, oh, wait, what? Like, it didn't click in our heads what he was talking about.
No, it's Ziggy. Ziggy, wrong Tony Khan picture. I need the one. Yeah, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, you got to get the dirty Tony Khan. Yes.
Yeah.
It's the dirty one. Yeah.
The coked out one.
Yeah.
But Jade and Taya, this is what I pitched a long ago when people was like, oh, who should Jade face? It's Taya Valkyrie. This is the one. And it's not only because they got the same fender, it's because Taya, everywhere she goes, she was one of the first women belt collectors. Before Diana Peraza started doing it, was Taya Valkyrie. If Taya showed up, except for NXT, we're not gonna count that. Taya got the belt.
Why not? Why we ain't gonna count that?
They made her Paris Hilton.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they sure did.
Horrible. Because I'm like telling me, like, oh man, it's Taya Valkyrie. They're like, who?
I would say, since we bring up Paris Hilton, she had the worst sex tape I've ever seen in my life.
I never seen it, and
That's hot.
never will.
No. She took a full-fledged. No, she took a full-fledged phone call during the whole scene. A phone call. A full-fledged.
I've never seen it.
I'm mad that you actually watched the porno through from beginning to end. Like, I'm mad at you.
Yeah, you know what? I was stuck. but the only one I can't watch is Ray J and Kim, because Ray J kept looking at me and it made me feel uncomfortable.
I never seen that either, and from what I
Stormy watched it. Stormy watched it. He knows exactly what I was talking about.
It's like,
he's like
I said. It's just no, like it's that. I mean, his
that's how he was though in the whole video. He was like,
man, I just want that one That one sex tape launched all of this crap. You know who he looked like on that picture? Remember Dex Laboratory, Mandark?
Yep.
What was his name?
Yep.
Ha ha ha!
Oh my god!
Honestly, y'all, good night tonight. Seriously, we got one thing about this podcast, and shout to our new viewers that's listening through their streaming devices, through Apple, SoundCloud, iHeart, Spotify, whatever. One thing that you're going to learn about us is we're going to hit you with facts, but we're going to give you our truth. Not the rest of it, but our truth. We're going to give us our unbiased opinions. And one thing about our whole cast, we talk to each other every day. We check in with each other every day, whether it's wrestling or our personal lives. We really do. And you're not going to get that with a lot of different podcasts. You don't get scripted. You don't get everything's written out. You know what? I say this, and then you jump in and say this, and then I'll jump in and say this, and you stop talking. With us, you're not going to get that. You're going to get something authentic, something real. It's something that you can actually take home. Like when Stormy came in and we had to go to a break because everybody was laughing, or when we were sitting there and
I'm still trying to figure out what the hell was y'all laughing at.
They were laughing at me because of my facial expression, and I was not trying to. I was trying not to make you know.
You heard the arm, and I know what you probably went, this mother.
No, yeah, that's what. That's exactly what.
No, it started. I was like, cause your room was quiet, right? I was like, oh shit, do y'all hear that? And that's a shh. And then your kids started talking. I was like, oh man. And
like
then
right up here, I was like,
oh man. And then it was, yeah. But seriously, guys.
So yes, everybody out there, I got a lot of kids. Okay.
He definitely does. He got more kids than Nick Cannon.
But they love wrestling,
and they were and they were copying. They were mimicking everything he was saying, though.
Yeah,
that's what made it 3 times better. But no, guys, like I was saying, our show is something. Our show is not scripted. Yeah, we may have like an agenda, but nothing we do is written down. Everything we have is authentic. What we feel about the industry. And people might say, "Oh yeah, you are biased to this country, this company. You're biased to this company. You always talk negative of this company. You talk positive about this company." We're gonna give our negatives and positives, our positive and negatives, all across the board.
And that's another thing too that I want to kind of add on what Mr. Red Flags was saying. I don't care about people saying, you know, Chris, Team Bring It, whatever. But anywho, no, well,
if I say Christopher, you get mad.
Oh, I don't really care. I'm a Christian by law anyway, so I'm happy that you call me Christopher.
I thought you were Lutheran, but I digress.
Yeah.
It's just you said this man whole government.
Fuck him.
You said
anyway. No, like like this week, I'm so serious. I was legit when I said that I didn't have nothing to talk about. And when we had our meeting on Saturday, they literally just did our agenda. Yeah, I think they know what's happening. Thank you. Anyhow, I literally didn't have an agenda, and they literally just built it for me, which was actually pretty cool. Next week we'll probably go back to basics. We'll probably talk about Raw, SmackDown, all that good shit, whatever. But we're just gonna have
you raggedy bitch.
I thought my stuff was messing up for 1 second.
Yo, I thought it was the Super Bowl commercial. I thought it was
the damn Tubi commercial.
Yes, I thought that was the.
I thought my son just did something,
like,
bro.
Oh my god, yo, dude, dead ass. I look at my computer like, what the fuck is going on? I'm about to look at my wife like, what the fuck did you just do? Like,
Ziggy
with the clip.
Ziggy is fired.
Oh my
Bro,
god!
I thought my son just ran over and
Fired.
touched something. I'm like, hey, oh, you raggedy bitch.
No.
Yo, my wife was about to. I'm about to scream at my wife right now. And mind you, hey guys, 36 weeks in the pregnancy, and my wife right now is slowly starting to have contractions. So the baby, I'm saying the baby will come next week. Come this week.
Awesome.
Remember,
But-
don't look when it's time. Don't look.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna look. I mean, it's our last kid, so I mean, I'm gonna look and be like,
That's what they all say. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna
That's
look.
what they all say when they put in that Jack Daniels Tennessee honey. Then pop a.
Actually, no. Today I am sponsored by Smirnoff Pineapple.
That's even worse.
Mountain Dew. I'm proof they lied.
Smirnoff Pineapple mixed with
See,
Fanta
I knew
pineapple.
you like. I knew you like drinking piss, but I didn't want to mention that on the air.
Hey, you know what?
Stormy.
We all drink piss once in a while.
Say what? No, we all drink piss. You drink piss, but I don't.
Doing a bet when you were in your mother's womb.
No, that doesn't count, sir. We talk about Mountain Dew.
Piss. It's piss water. It's piss water.
No, sir.
and
We're
you're
not going to
drinking
use
it.
that.
Yes, it
We're not going to use that. We're talking about Mountain Dew, sir. We ain't talking about when we was in our mother's womb, when we was just, rolling around like a 24 or whatever. We ain't talking about that right now. We talking about fucking piss. We talking about what you do right now. Okay? You understand me?
I'm drinking pineapple Smirnoff with Fanta pineapple. Great combination.
That's terrible. Worse. Horrible. But anyway, everybody, remember to like this video. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. Remember to like this video.
He's a black ass
Thank
lie.
you so much for joining us. Remember to share. Remember to get your merch. And we will see you guys next week. And hopefully we'll have All-Star on here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you just, I don't know. Anyway, have a wonderful night, everybody.
I said bye-bye.
Probably.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
The Dynasty.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all sit here. Sorry. See y'all next week.